Hey guys, it's your buddy Rome. Today we're going to take a look at something that I think everyone needs at some point in their lives. If you're like me and you got a ton of remotes all over the house for multiple devices and you're trying to find ways to interact with them, you have tried those universal remotes before and they never seem to be all they were cracked up to be, this might be exactly what we're looking for. Now, this was sent out to me by SofaBaton. That's the brand name for this universal remote. Now, I've heard a lot of amazing things about this remote, guys, but you know me, I'm going to test them. I'm going to make sure that everything is on the up and up before I make a recommendation to you guys to invest your hard-earned money to purchase something like this. Now, as I said, this was sent out to me for review, so I did not pay for it, but this video is not sponsored, so I get to say exactly what I want to say about this product. Let's hope that everything that is advertised on this product is the real deal, and I can give it my Rome stamp of approval. Are you guys ready to check this product out? All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's go. All right, guys, here we are. We have it over on the desk. Let's go ahead and open this box up and see exactly what we get. So first things first, let's take a look at some of the claims here on the box. It says that this is compatible with over 500,000 devices. It's an all-in-one unit. It says there's customizable activities built into this. You have a hub, mobile app, infrared, Bluetooth, IR blaster, and about 45 days of runtime on this guy. All right, so let's check it out. Let's see exactly what comes in the box. Okay, guys, as you can see here, the first thing we're greeted with is the starter manual. We'll come back to that. And here is the actual remote. So before we go any further, let's take a close look at the remote itself. First thing I can tell you guys is that it feels really nice in the hand. It has nice rounded corners. Now, if you're looking for a battery cover here in the back, there is none. It has an internal battery that allows you to recharge this with a USB cable. All of your buttons feel very tactile, have a nice clickiness to them, and so does the wheel. And it also has a little ball right here that also feels really nice. Let's go ahead and remove this cover here from the screen. All right, so I don't know if this has any power, so we're going to have to most likely charge this guy up. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and look at everything else that comes in the box. So we have here a quick starter guide in case you need that to get started, and also information on their website. We received 2 of these little IR blasters that you can set up, you know, wherever you need them. They're going to connect to the device itself. You receive 2 USB-A to USB-C cables. You also receive your standard power brick. And here is the actual hub that we were talking about earlier. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. All right, so underneath we have these nice little rubberized feet. We also have these little cutouts right here. So if you wanted to hang this on the wall, it says right here, this is the model X1S. The input for this is a 5-volt, 2-amp. And on the back here, you can see there is your power button. Here is your USB-C. And here are the 2 inputs for your IR blaster. And this is the top of the unit. Very shiny, beautiful looking. I like it. Very aesthetically pleasing. I think this will fit perfectly on anyone's desk or on top of any of their devices. So that's a good start. So for the most part, guys, that's everything that comes in our box. You're going to get the remote. You're going to get all the other accessories. So let's get some power to this guy and get it set up. Okay, so first things first, we're going to charge this guy up. And I will be right back after this is charged. As you guys can see right here, it has very little battery. So I'll come back right after we get a full charge on the remote. All right, guys, so there's a few other steps you're going to have to take before getting everything set up. One is you will have to download the app. Now, this is an iOS or Android app. I will be using my iPhone today to install this, but you're just going to go over to the App Store and you're going to look for a SofaBaton. Then once you find the SofaBaton app, all you have to do is click on it and then install it. Once this is installed, it'll pretty much walk you through all of the different steps. So we're just going to go ahead and open it. Now, it does require you to have an account. So you need to set up an account, or you can log in with your Google or your Apple identification in my case. So it's totally up to you how you want to go about doing it. And then once you're logged in, it will show two different remotes. So the one that you want to click on is the one that you have, which is going to be the X series. So click on that. It says that there is an update available for this. So we could go ahead and run that, confirm that. So it's totally up to you if you guys want to run that now or do that later. I say go ahead and get it out of the way. So we're going to be setting up a new hub. And as you guys can see, it is already plugged into power. Actually, it is not. So let's plug this into power. So here's our USB cable. We're going to plug that guy in just like that. And then here on the back, it's going to instruct you to press this little button right here until the light on the front turns blue. So we're going to press that for a few seconds. All right, so we have our flashing blue light. Now we can acknowledge that we have our blue light flash. Now it's going to connect to your 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi in your home. So if you don't have that separated, you might have to reach out to your provider to figure out how to split your 5.0 and still have a 2.4. But if you have 2.4, it's very easy. You're just going to click on that, and then you're going to enter your credentials, and then you're going to be pretty much good to go. And then afterwards, you will see that it will go through a few checks, and then everything is configured. Just click on done, and then you're pretty much ready to go. Make sure that your phone is connected on the same Wi-Fi to make sure that it'll be able to communicate. So in this case, this phone needed to be on the 2.4, not on the 5.0 that I normally have it connected to. So right now, there's our hub. We can go ahead and click on that, and we're pretty much ready to go. So add device. Now you can go in and start adding devices to this hub. It can be through infrared, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, or your IR blaster. Most of your remotes are going to be Bluetooth remotes, but it just depends. Now you do have some Wi-Fi devices, and you can go through here and look for those. So if you have Roku, Philips Hue, or Sonos or something like that, you'll be able to just go straight through into those. And then on your Bluetooth devices, you have your different televisions. So let's say, for instance, you're looking at a Fire TV. You can go in and you can choose the Fire TV icon, and you can also select Fire TV as the name. It's going to search for the Fire TV that is on your network. Now this may take a few moments, but just stand by, guys, it will work. Now, once you've connected here, you will have to go into your device settings of the original remote, and you will have to select this remote as the remote that you're going to be using to control your Fire TV. All right, guys, so I did that portion offline, but then what you'll be greeted with is this complete. So now once it's done, you'll be able to see your device will start to sync. So as you guys see now, the remote is syncing with the hub. And once that's done, all of my Fire Stick information will be available to me. So I can go here to devices. There's my Fire Stick. And now I should be able to control the normal buttons that I would be able to use for controlling the Fire Stick and all of that. So as I said before, guys, this is a very, very easy system to set up. You know, all you have to do is go in and follow along with your instruction manual, and it will walk you through a lot of these settings that are very, very simple. Don't forget to install the app. That is going to be very crucial to the setup process. But you guys see, just within this video, I was able to easily set up the device and get everything started. So depending on how many devices you have, this is going to be compatible with a ton of devices, guys. So if you have a game station, if you have a music player, if you have a number of different things, you can just kind of go through some of the available devices and take a look at all of the things that are available to you. If you want to add a new device, you can just click on the little plus button here at the top, and you can go through and find whichever type of devices you'll be using, if it's IR, Bluetooth, or if it's Wi-Fi. Search for the device and get it set up. So, yeah. I like this. I like this a lot. Like I said before earlier in the video, this feels really nice in the hands. This is going to be a really large remote, so it's going to be kind of difficult for me to misplace it. So hopefully that won't be an issue going forward, but we'll see. We'll see. If there's anything that changes, in my opinion, of this device, I will do an update video. But as it sits right now, I do like everything about this. I like the shape. I like the button feel. I like the ease of setup. So for me, this is a win, guys. All right, guys, it's been Rome with Rome Knows Tech, and I will catch you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace. I'm out.